Hey guys, it's Jerk Donnie here. I'm going to be bringing up PLF today. Now I'm going to be using Mega Beedrill in this session because Mega Beedrill's design is amazing. Also, Beedrill I always thought had a cool design as its normal form in Gen 1. The problem with Beedrill was it lacked good stats. If you can look at its stats, it sucks a lot. But the Mega form is actually not that bad. It has really good speed, really good attack, and actually its defense is really lackluster at 15. But you don't really need defense because Beedrill is just supposed to be a U-turner with a Drill Run to take down Heatran, and Poison Jab is just another stab move. I run Protect just so turn 1 I can outspeed stuff. Then I also have the core of Tyranitar, my favorite Tyranitar set, Crunch, Stone Edge, Ice Punch, and Stealth Rocks with I kind of a Sweeper Drill with Sand Rush and common moveset with Rapid Spin. I didn't have any special attackers, and if I had a physical wall I couldn't take down like Skarmory, then this is where Keldeo comes into play. I have Sacred Sword, Scald, Hydro Pump, Icy Wind to hurt dragons, I guess, and it's Choice Scarf so I can outspeed everything. And we need a special wall, but I can also hit really hard, so I picked Conch Elder because I haven't used Conch Elder, and I think Conch Elder has the coolest design, and they really made him great in this generation. I also need another form of priority, and I want to keep turn momentum, so I picked Scizor. Now my team is kind of weak to fire, but I think it's kind of balanced out. Talonflame's the only thing I'm really worried about. But anyways, let's jump into a battle. But I'm going to try to upload sessions daily. And I'm versing a really scary team, like really scary. Oh, this is a really well-designed team. I don't know how I'm going to do against this. I'm going to lead off with Beedrill. That's kind of my lead. As he leads off with Bishop. I'm going to Protect first turn as he Sucker Punches. I'm not going to have any of that. So I'm going to go out into Keldeo. As he Sucker Punches again. Wow, that was brave. I'm going to go for Sacred Sword. I don't care if he gets Sucker Punch. It's not going to do much. As it'll do a lot to really. Well, I kind of figured going to this, but there's not much I can do about it. I can go into Scizor as he Psyshocks, and now I can proceed to U-turn. This is kind of what this team does: is it U-turns and get offensive pressure to the point where I like the situation. I can go into a Pokemon that is well suited. Breloom is going to be a problem because I don't really have a good way of taking it down, I guess. I'm going to have to probably let something go to sleep. I have not decided that yet. Probably Keldeo, because Keldeo doesn't seem like he's... Okay, he's going to let Latias die. Okay, I guess he doesn't want me to get offensive pressure. I'm going to go into Beedrill, because that's my best choice. Unless he goes out. He might go into Talonflame here, which is perfectly fine. Or he might go into Bishop. Yes, he goes on Talonflame. I kind of wanted him to, so I can go into T-Tar. And I can set up the sand and get out my rocks this turn. As he U-turns, that's completely fine. I don't really need T-Tar for this battle. Diancie's gonna... All his Pokemon can beat Tyranitar one-on-one. So, that's okay. I'm gonna get my rocks. He doesn't really have a good form of getting rid of his rocks since he let his, Latios die, and he goes for low kick and takes me out. Now this is a perfect chance for me to go out into Excadrill, the sands up, and this is where I'm just gonna get as much damage on stuff as possible. I kind of hope he switches in Breloom, because it probably has a Focus Sash. It can probably live any one hit. But no, he just lets Bishop die. So he's gonna go into Breloom now, I suspect. As I'm not going to keep... I honestly have no reason to keep Excadrill around because he'll be absolutely useless after this. So I'm going to let him go down. So I can get switch advantage into Beedrill, and I think Beedrill's U-turn can knock out Breloom from this range. As it does. He underestimated the power of Beedrill. I'm going to go out into... Who do I want to bait out? I'm going to go into Conch Elder. So I can bait out, well, I guess if Talonflame comes out, I don't really have a good way of dealing. I should let T-Tar die, but what else can I do, you know what I mean? I have to sack something here. Conch Elder. Who do I not need? I don't think I need Keldeo, honestly. I'm going to let Keldeo go down. As he... Yeah, Talonflame goes down as well. So now... I'm in a good situation where I can go into Conch Elder and kind of have my way. I'm going to go for a Mach Punch. As this will do a lot to Deance. Okay, it does nothing. Never mind, I lied. Drain Punch probably would have been a better option, but that's okay. I'm going to go for another Mach Punch just to get damage. As I think I got this in the bag if all goes well. Because Yancey's going to go down. Greninja's going to come out. I'm going to Bullet Punch this just to get some damage off. He goes for Surf. That doesn't actually kill me, which is surprising. So this is actually going to help my case a little bit more. I think Beedrill actually outspeeds Greninja, if I'm correct. Unless he's Scarf Greninja, which he's not, and I win. So that was a good game. So Beedrill putting in a lot of work. Beedrill showing what he does. He's just really fast, and I really like it because it can actually outspeed a lot of things. And this guy's a really interesting team. He also has a Mega Beedrill. I am low on the ladder, so that's probably why you're going to see teams like this. As he leads off with Hydreigon. I'm going to Mega Evolve Protect because this thing might outspeed me. So it does. I don't know how good this guy is, but I don't like to assume that he's bad, so I'm gonna go into Tyranitar. As honestly, Tyranitar is not gonna do much this battle, and just getting up rocks would be nice because I don't see a spinner, and that will really hurt Beedrill. Which Beedrill can be a problem. I do have Keldeo that outspeeds because it's Scarfed, and I also have Excadrill. And also Bullet Punch. He goes down to Quagsire. So I think he's Scarfed since he switched. Let's do this. Quagsire is going to be a problem. He's definitely going to go for a Scalder. I'm going to go to Conch Elder hoping for a burn so I can get my Guts boost. I'm going to Drain Punch here because I don't think Quagsire can do much to me. Actually, no. I'm going to Knock Off. I'm going to Knock Off first. Expect him to go into Dusclops, but he doesn't. He Toxics me. Thanks for the boost. Honestly, this is really good. I'd rather be burnt, but whatever. Pickers can't be choosers. Actually, I'm going to go for Knock Off right now, expecting him to go into Dusclops, which he does, and he takes Ass Load from that. Now, Sandstorm's going to kill him next turn, so... Oh, he might Pain Split. Yeah. Do I need Conch Elder? I mean, Toxic... Yeah, I'm going to keep Conch Elder on. I don't need Tyranitar. As he goes for Gravity. Okay, so he's trying to make sure that my Excadrill can't put in work, which is perfectly fine. But I would have gone for a Pain Split if I had it. So now he goes on to Registeel. Registeel is a little bit of a problem. I'm expecting a T-Wave, so I'm going to Crunch. I'm just going to get damage on this thing as he Earthquakes. He's not going to T-Wave. Iron Defense here, so that's good because I can go for a Sacred Sword. Actually, Sacred Sword does damage on the defensive side, doesn't it? Yeah, it does on the defensive side. So that was a misplay on my part, but that's perfectly fine. He has Gravity. Is Gravity over? Is Gravity over? I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go back out on T-Tar. I don't need this thing. I'll let it go down. Gravity returns to normal. That's perfect. I'll go for a Crunch as he goes for an Iron Defense. I'm gonna go for another Crunch as he finishes me off with an Iron Head. I'm gonna go back out to Keldeo, and I'm gonna click Hydro Pump. So that's not enough. I better hit my Hydro Pump here, so that Registeel goes down. He's probably going to go into Quagsire. No, he just sacks it. Okay. Now I'm expecting Hydreigon. This is my only chance I'm going to be able to use Excadrill, so I'm going to switch right into it as he goes for Dragon Pulse, which does diddly squat. I'm going to go for an Iron Head. It's my best possible play. I'm expecting Quagsire to come out. which does not appreciate that. I'm going to go for another Iron Head, just in case he switches and Quagsire goes down. Honestly, everything that speeds Excadrill, so I'm just going to let it go down. Actually, no, Explode doesn't. So Explode has Surf, and he takes me down. It's no big deal, because now I can go out into Scizor, and I can just freely Bullet Punch Excadrill to go down. Either way, Excadrill's dead. Not Excadrill, Explode, because even if he decides to switch out for some odd reason. I don't need this, so I'm going to Bullet Punch Hydreigon and go down to the Flamethrower. And I basically just win with Scarf Scald. If not, I have Mach Punch to take out Beedrill, which is Guts Boost, and Beedrill is pitiful defense regardless, so he'll die. And that'll be a good game. So yeah. I'm also going to start uploading soon some Gmod stuff I've done with friends and some 100% orange juice. Actually, I'm hoping to get the 100% orange juice up tomorrow, which will be awesome. As Beedrill takes me out, and Beedrill's going to go down to a Guts Boost Mach Punch. So, good game, man. I don't think I even used Beedrill this whole battle, did I? Oh, I Mega Evolved in YouTube probably turn 1. Anyways, good game, man. I'm going to get one more. Here's another interesting team. The Seismitoad's actually scary. I'm not even lying. Seismitoad's pretty scary. Problem is I don't think Beedrill outspeeds Mega Manectric. So I'm not even going to try that. I'm not even going to stay in and test the waters. I'm going to go right out to Conkeldurr as he Volt switches, and that does a decent amount. This thing might be a problem. I'll make it Conkeldurr, that'd be pretty cool. As he goes down to... Now, I hope this isn't like it's a Sky attack for him. Okay. I might lose this battle, guys, because of this thing. Actually, I'm probably going to lose. I don't really have a stop, so let's see if I can take it down. No, he hits the high jump. Okay, he's going to sweep me right here. Yeah, he's probably going to sweep me. Unless Bullet Punch does a lot. No, it doesn't do enough. As he Swords Dances, that's a misplay. As he loses Hawlucha. Okay. Maybe I can come back and win this. Maybe. I'm gonna switch as he goes for an overheat. And I don't even know why I did that. That's a good game. That seals the game. I'm not even gonna try to play anymore. But I got swept by Hawlucha. That's no big deal. Stuff like that happens. Anyways, this is an annoying team. You can trap Excadrill, but I don't know if that's really a good idea for him, so I'm going to Mega Evolve Protect. See what he goes for. If he goes for U-turn, then he's probably then he goes for Stealth Rocks. Okay, so he's not choiced anyway, so I can U-turn freely without any worry. And I'm going to go into Keldeo, which I don't know if that's a good idea. But I have no choice. This team is poorly designed. As he goes for Rock 2. Of all the choices of moves, you pick Rock 2. Okay. I'm going to go for Scald. As I get the bird on Magnezone. I'm expecting a Volt Switch here? Yeah. I'm going to go into Excadrill as he Volt switches. He's probably locked into that move, and he's probably going to want to switch out into Skarmory, but I can't switch out because he's trapping me. So I'm going to go for an Iron Head, which is a decent amount. That tells me he's kind of offensive. I'm going to switch back into Keldeo as he goes for Knock Off. He knocks off my Scarf. This is actually kind of good because now I can switch up moves. So I'm going to go for another Scald as I burn Dragonite. Now Dragonite's pretty useless. I'm going to go for an AC Wind in case he attempts to set up. Or no, I'm just going to kill him. Okay. Excuse me, sorry about that. As he goes on to Gardevoir. Gardevoir is probably going to be Scarfed. I'm going to go into Scizor. And he goes for a Hyper Voice, and that does a lot. I'm going to go for a Bullet Punch Maybe he'll feel threatened to have to stay in. He goes on to Magnezone, and that was a misplay on my part because now I'm going to lose. Yeah, I just lost my Scizor. That's perfectly fine. As now, since he's locked into Hidden Power Fire, I'm going to go into my Tyranitar. I'm going to get my rocks. His Magnezone's pretty much done. He might try to save this thing, there's no point, as Death Fodder maybe. As he's not actually locked into any moves, that's interesting. I'm going to go for my rocks though still. As he goes into Keldeo. Now, my problem with my team is I don't really have a Keldeo switch in. And I also don't need T-Tar whatsoever. So I'm going to go for a Stone Edge. So he knocks me off the Sacred Sword. Now I go into Escadrille and I put in some work. Earthquake should be able to knock out Keldeo. Unless he's running some bulk, which he is. That might have been a damage variation, but all I know is at least Keldeo is dead. Nothing else. I'm gonna go into Beedrill. Beedrill's my best choice. I have to keep Keldeo around for Skarmory. As I know I outspeed this, so I'm gonna go for a Poison Jab. I don't care if he switches out, which he does. I'm gonna go for a U-turn on Skarmory. See what kind he is. Sorry about that. I don't know. I'm gonna go into Keldeo. Please don't go for Brave Bird. Thank God. I'm gonna go for Hydro Pump as my best play. If he stays in, I pretty much win the game with a combination of Conk Elder. Oh, I miss. Are you serious? With a combination of Conk Elder and Beedrill, I can win this if I can take down the Skarmory with Keldeo. It sucks I missed Hydro Pump. He might think to sack Magnezone here. That's probably his best play. As no, he just lets kill. Is he gonna bank on a miss? In that case, I'm gonna Scald and try to get a burn. Because I got crit on Scald. If I would have got crit on Hydro Pump, he would be dead. I don't care. I'm just gonna try to whittle him down. As he does decide to sack Magnezone now. He's probably going to switch into Gardevoir. In that case, I have to sack, which I'm going to sack Beedrill, because Beedrill's not going to have much use. Again, that was my only stop to Gardevoir. I think I just lost. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just lost. Yeah. Well. I want to see if Keldeo can actually outspeed, which I doubt it can. And it does. God damn, I should have stayed in. Oh well. Good game. I'll actually get one more. Just one more quick one. Because I don't like the two losses at the end. I don't want to end it on a loss. I want to try to end it on a win. But yeah, guys, expect not just Pokemon on my channel. There will be other stuff. Gmod. I had some Gmod stuff I have to just cut up. I also have 100% Juice, which I hope I can get that video out tomorrow. And we're into another battle. As I'm versing a Trapper team, Hyper Offense. Oh my god, that might be Mega Latios. Yeah, this team looks scary. I don't know if I can win this one either. He's probably going to lead off with Landorus T or Manectric. And I will come back when he makes a move. Okay guys, he was taking too long, so... I decided to find another battle. And we found one right away, and this is an interesting team. He has Trapper, so I have to watch out with that with my Scizor. As he leads off with Ferrothorn. I'm going to Mega Evolve and U-turn. Check what type he is, so he's not Rocky Helmet. That's good. I go into Conch Elder as he gets some stealth rocks. Oh, he shed shell. Okay, I see. Maybe expecting Altaria, I'm gonna go for an Ice Punch. He's not gonna want to stay there. No, he goes into Azumarill. That's a better play. What do I have to switch into this? Nothing. I guess I can go into T-Tar and sack it. That's my best play. Then going out into Beedrill. And Beedrill can U-turn on this thing and hurt it. That's kind of the best I can do. Now that the sand is up, I'm going to go out into my Excadrill and I'm just going to click Earthquake. I don't care if he switches predicting that into Latios. I really don't care. Because I can Iron Head that thing, maybe get a couple flinches. I don't know if I'm going to beat this team either. I might have to end on another lose, which sucks. But I don't know how I'm going to break this guy's team. How much does... Yeah, he did go into... I'm going to go for Iron Head. This is the only use I'll ever get out of Excadrill. Because I sacked T-Tar. As he switches back, I'm going to Earthquake. Yeah, I'm not going to play around. That's good because now Scizor can freely switch in, which is nice. So he goes on to Ferrothorn. I am just going to Earthquake, so he protects. I'm just going to Earthquake again. I know what you're trying to do, man. I don't care. I honestly just don't care. As I got crit on Ferrothorn. Okay, now that sucks. I am honestly sorry, but hacks is hacks, and I'll take it. Take them when I need it. I'm gonna sack Excadrill, yeah. It's kind of served its purpose. As he makes a misplay and goes for the Dirt Pulse. I don't need this thing, man. It's Sand Rush. As now he lost his Greninja. He's probably mad now with that misplay, but honestly, I don't know what he's trying to predict. Yeah, what was he trying to predict? I'm going to Beedrill now that he has lowered special defense. And I'm going to go for a U-turn. As he's... Oh, he has... I guess I know he's Scarf now. Now I go into Scizor. I can freely go for a U-turn. That was a misplay on my part, so I guess the misplays are even now. As he goes out into Azumarill, I'm going to go out into Keldeo. And I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump. Since that's kind of my only play. And he expected a switch. Why would I switch if I switch this in as I miss another Hydro Pump? So I finally get the last one. Azumarill goes down. Now up comes Altaria. I'm going to stay in and get damage on it. I don't care if you sub, man. I'm going to keep doing this. So he is the set, okay. I know you're going to bank on a miss. As I do finally miss. I'm just going to struggle to death. Okay. Now, I'm going to... As he frustrations... That's not enough to kill me. Now, hopefully Bullet Punch is enough to kill him. Otherwise, I think I've lost regardless, actually. Yeah, I think I lost regardless. Maybe I should have switched out, but... What? No, I should have switched out into Scizor earlier. That probably would have helped me, but... I think Latios still seals him the game regardless. Yeah. I don't think I could have won that. Maybe I could have. Oh, now he's just rubbing it in my face. Just finish me off, yeah, bro. Well, I guess I'll end in a few losses, so that team wasn't that great, but oh well. That's what happens. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.